Hello, my friends. Welcome to another Stryker break. We've got a very special edition for you today, featuring my favorite thing to open, museum collection. Through the years, multiple different years, and we got a little sprinkle around it just to keep things interesting, add a little filler around it to improve different teams on the checklist, get a little more variety, get some good rookies that maybe we didn't get to hit in the 2024 version, but here's how we do it. 2020 Museum featuring Ichiro on the cover. Format has remained the same over the years. 2021, we got Mike Trout. 2022, the rise of Vlad. 2023, the year of Corbin. And 2024, we get George Brett on the cover. Very interesting, but 5 boxes, and we're going to get right into it. I appreciate everybody for being here. Make sure you hit the like button right away. Usually I like to start with the sprinkles. Sprinkle in a little bit of Bowman, 2024 Heritage High Number, 2024 Topps Update. But today, we're going to do these in a row. Each one in a row. And also, the music might get a little bit weird, but that's okay. We got an indie mix. So it's going to be all over the place. Indie rock, indie electronic, indie folk. I don't even know. But let's look past any of the weirdness and start with 2020 Museum Collection. Everybody ready? Are we ready? Let's go. Welcome, chat. The community getting points for getting here early. Remember that. The little community leaderboard up there. You get points for being in the chat, speaking in the chat, dropping super chats. We're off. We have to establish the over-under. I've been thinking about this a lot. It's been on my mind. I'm going to set it at 1.5. Over-under 1.5. Realistically, it should be 0.5. It should be 0.5. Because, I mean, come on. Like, you're going to get 2 101s. But we might. So I'm setting it at 1.5, and I need you to put it in the chat right now. Whether you think we're going to get over or under 1.5 one of ones today. Paul with a $9.99. Start with some good vibes. Good luck. Good luck all. Thank you, Paul. You're going to be on top of that leaderboard all day. I know it. The one thing working against you is I think it's some kind of alphabetical. You got a P on there. There's got to be some kind of alphabetical name because there's a lot of people that are tied in the chat right now at 75 points. So over, we got a lot of overs. Okay, hold on. First of all, under, over, over. For the whole day, Eric. For the whole day. We got 3 breaks total. So there's going to be 15 boxes of museum collection from the different years. So, like, I figure out of a case, you might get 101. That's pushing it because a lot of this is probably just my subjective, just getting a lot of 101s maybe, but you want that payout, Jenks? I should be able to offer bonus points somehow. There's a lot of things they could do with this community leaderboard, and I want to be able to offer bonus points, and the top 3 on the leaderboard, everybody who's got crowns should get like a membership or something, or I don't know. Got a lot of ideas, YouTube. If you want to hit me up, I charge $1,200 an hour for advice, and that's a bargain. Nolan Ryan, Albies, and there's our first canvas, the 2020 canvas collection. Ozzie Smith and Juan Rosales is the artist. That is a nice looking piece. Now I think that every one's going to be a 101. Since I got the Otani artist, I'm thinking that every single one's going to be a 101. So it just looks so good. Vincent with the $5 super chat coming in. What's good, everyone? Good luck. Just here for the entertainment. Thanks, Stryker. Hat tip to you. I appreciate the donation, the entertainment donation. It really goes a long way, man. If everybody donates a little bit, it goes a long, long way. do we put him on the stage? Here's what we got to figure out. I'm going to have 4, 8, 9, 11, 16, 20. We're going to have 21 hits plus on the stage. I'm going to be we got to be a little picky. Rosales still doing art for Topps. Yeah, I mean, they get their OGs in there, and they're just like good at what they do. I don't blame them. I like that. I think they should keep the same main artists and maybe add like one rotation every year. That'd be a good idea. Anyway, Aaron Hicks to 299 autograph, 2-game used relics, stand-worthy card number 1 going to the Yankees. Joshua, congratulations. Man, this one's heavy. Let's get into it. Samuel with $1.99. $2.99 super chats. Cubs versus Tigers World Series preview this weekend. Man, that sounds great. Either the Cubs versus the Tigers or the Padres versus the Tigers would be awesome. Dude, this is a heavy boy. Did we get a gold frame? So a gold frame auto is like a case. Oh, I can feel it through the pack. It's cold. We got like a case hit right here. I had to travel far and wide on the internet tracking all these different boxes down, man. Multiple stores, multiple states. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So here's a Nando second-year card. Got a Rizzo, Bryce. I like that how they're doing the color match on the side. Very cool. Strasburg, Copper. And here's our autograph. Oh, is it flipped around? Jim Thome, 2 of 5. Whoa, it begins. 2 of 5, Jim Thome, museum framed autograph. Yes. Eli. I love this stuff. It's just so much cool stuff comes out of a museum box. You gonna go to any games? I don't know. I don't have any plans right now to go to any games. Very busy. How heavy is that? Just got some girth, some mass. It's heavy. Tigers got Mydroth the last 4 days. Yeah, he's kind of an exciting young player to watch. I picked him up real early on my fantasy team too, but then he had like a little slump, just a few games where he didn't do much, and I had to move on. I picked up Wallner instead. Wallner's back, and he's batting cleanup, so I think that's a better option. Like, Mydroth is just going to kind of get a bunch of hits and maybe not a ton of counting stats. He will get some steals and some runs scored, but... Okay, back-to-back quad piece. Carlos Correa with a piece of the bat. 3 swatches, all game used, and Roger Clemens to 99. This is a weird song. Shame the game is on Apple TV tonight. Oh, speaking of Apple TV, got a conversation to have with everybody. Let's get up to 100 likes. I got something I want to talk about having to do with Apple TV. 100 likes real quick. Easy. Bellinger. Ramirez. On the back is a copper Babe Ruth. That one looks a little different than the other coppers, kind of. More of a white blur on the edge. Congratulations. JD Martinez. Relic. Oh, there. Okay, we did get 2 autos. I was like, did we get 2 relics? 2 relics, 2 autos. JD to 50. Red Sox JD to 50. Correa Astros hit is going to Eric. Figuring out the size of all these cards is tricky too. Because there's 100 point, 130 point, 180 point, 100 point. I think I already said that. And if you get a real juicer, 260 point. But the minimum size for all these is 100 point, seems like. We're going to have a couple of horizontals. We'll get him over here. Everything is going swimmingly. You're not K. You don't have to go upside down. 2020's in the books. 2021 on deck. Mike Trout. Hate when games are blacked out for Apple. Yeah, no kidding. 74 likes. We're almost there. Let's get to a quick 100, guys. Hit that like. Hurry up. I got a lot to talk about. Before I forget. Ching, 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 ching. I felt that last. Let's see if we got any heavy ones in here. This one feels pretty heavy. Maybe not as heavy as that. That'd be another over-under. How many framed autos on the day? Technically, we should only... I mean, there's no guarantees on any of them, but one would be... Man, something thick in here, dude. Did we get a booklet? We might have gotten a booklet. This is a real thick boy. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the side. It's either a booklet or a bonus hit. It's a booklet! Box number 2, we got a booklet, yes! Woohoo! Hunting and Scrapping's here just in time. Hat tip, Hunting and Scrapping. Key Bryant rookie. You're here to bring the good vibes, right? Trout. And then on back, there's a red. Come on. Oh, the reds are to 50. That's right. Kyle Lewis to 50. Atelier autograph incoming. Come on, baby. I don't think it tells us who it is right here. I think we got to open it up. Christian Yelich, 2 of 25, gold ink. Oh, nice. Brewers, Jason. MVP Christian Yelich. How are we going to do this? I think we're just going to kind of set them up like this. So we can enjoy it. Sound good? Man. Already? We already got 2 separate case hits across separate years. This is the way to do it, man. Sometimes talk about it often, but when you buy a case, you're limited to, you know, your case hit, 1 case hit or whatever. But when you just kind of piece them out across different distributors, you can hit the jackpot. What if I don't get any Diamondbacks? Everybody gets cards. Everybody gets a package. And just because there's not a card on the stage, like all these other cards get sorted and stuff too, so. But everybody will get cards. We got a box. We got more stuff coming, a lot more coming. Look at what they look like. They look... I want to compare Coppers real quick. Check this out. Year to year, 2020, 2021. What year do we like best so far? I'm going to keep these off to the side so we can keep comparing. Pretty similar, but just keep them off to the side. Keep an eye on all this. Pujols to 10. Triple color patch. to 10. Man, oh man, it's already happening. It was happening from the very get-go. God, this is fun. This stuff is so great. 3-color patch. Hall of Famer, one of the GOATs. Red to 10. Seth. And if you want to join a Stryker break, StreamBot is going to drop links. I'll drop you a link here in a little bit, but you got to become a slammer. And that is a paid member on Patreon group. You get notified when I post a break. You can buy in if you want. Conforto down there, Ozzy, and it's a Conforto dual relic auto. 2 different textures on the gray. They were much better this year on the contrast in Topps Tribute. So I'm thinking if and when they do museum collection this year, hopefully they'll have the whole contrast thing down pat. Keeping it up. A white and a gray, a red and a gray, you know, whatever. Pinstripe and something. Does PSA grade the booklets? I believe they have a booklet slab. I think they do. But I don't know that you'd... I don't know. Would you want to get it? That's just going to be a real tough grade, man. There's so many pieces. There's so many, like, angles and cuts and, like, that'd be a tough grade. Otani. Stan the Man. And a quad piece of Mike Yastrzemski. 3 blacks and a gray, numbered to 99. Giants hit for Scott. Apple TV, did we get there? Okay, so there's a movie. Every once in a while I'll watch a movie and it'll motivate me to do a review. Sometimes because it's so good and sometimes because it's so bad. One of the ones I wanted to do was Terminator Zero because it's so good and nobody knows about it. But last night I watched a new movie. I think it's new. Mouth. And it's called The Fountain of Youth. I like sci-fi. I like Indiana Jones. It's kind of like Indiana Jones. I like John Krasinski. I like Guy Ritchie. I was thinking that, man, this is going to be an awesome movie. What a piece of crap. I'm so disappointed in Guy Ritchie because a lot of it is like the editing, but the writing, the script was horrible. So cheap. The acting, so bad. Natalie Portman is a horrible actor. I mean, she did a horrible job. And even Krasinski was cheesy, and like some of his was better. He was better than her, but that's not saying much. There's so many plot holes in the movie. The acting's horrible. The editing's horrible. The pacing's horrible. Everything about it is just really, really bad. I'm so mad because like I thought it was gonna be really good based on everybody involved. And even when there was a part in the movie when I thought like, okay, here we go, now it's gonna get good. Nope. Total letdown. And the part I'm talking about is there's this part on a sunken ship. There's a sunken ship that they have to raise up and find like this Rembrandt or something in there. And you know how Guy Ritchie will do some cool action sequences where like, remember Sherlock Holmes when it like slowed down and like the action sequence is really cool, kind of camera angles and stuff. So it started to slow down and it goes into slow motion. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be sweet. And then no payoff. It was just really cheap and cheesy and the writing was just so awful. I felt like it was AI written And then there was just like some natural things kind of spliced into there. It was really bad. Boom! Boom kind of has the face of, right there, not in real life, but he kind of has the face of an orangutan. I don't know. Are you seeing that? Or is it just me? Who did this one? John Ginsaspro. It's not the worst, but not the best. 27.50 red. And Joe Mauer to 125. Archival autographs for the Twins. What was it rated? Probably PG-13 or something. Maybe PG. It was like very mild. It's kind of a family flick. Wayne says, Guy Ritchie just kind of churning out lots of junk these days. Yeah, he needs to slow it down and refocus. I know, dude. I went back. I was like, what has he done? Because it seems like for a while there, he was not pumping out a bunch of crap. He was just like, all the movies they would take some time, and he would take time in between them and like pick good ones. But not lately. What's the latest one with The Gentleman? Something The Gentleman. And it was a series. I actually like that a lot. Yeah, The Gentleman. Has anybody seen that? Really cool. I would give that like probably like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 to watch. But you know, you're going back, Lock, Stock, Snatch, 2 classics. What else has he done? Became why won't it just tell me? Oh yeah, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That was actually cool too. I liked that. I didn't see The Covenant. Didn't see that one. Rock and Rolla was awesome. He's done a lot of good stuff, but just some junk. I was surprised to see such flops as Operation Fortune, The Wrath of Man, Aladdin 2019. Come on. King Arthur even. I didn't watch that, but I'm sure it wasn't that good. Swept Away, I don't know what that is. Like, he's got some sussy ones in there. Back to reality. Jackie Robinson to 99. And the quad piece is Corbin Burns to 99. A Brewers hit. You really like The Covenant? I will give that a shot. Because I'm not like done with him, but we often talk about that where we're like, is there some particular actor or director that you will just watch whatever they do? And he is kind of one of those guys for me. You know, obviously I haven't seen every one of them, but when I hear he's involved with a project, I'm like, I'm in. The Jackie going to Mark. You sort of like Fountain of Youth, but you also drank about 12 beers and had a left-handed cigarette. Well, that'll help. That'll help make anything good. I may have partaked in one of those criteria during the movie, but it didn't help. Shohei, Bo, Acuna, and Muncy. No, it was right away with that movie. The Natalie Portman character that she played, whatever she played, I can't remember the name of the character. It was so unlikable. Her character was so unlikable. Just every time she came on the screen, I think my face went from like to just, why would you write a character so unlikable? She had an attitude the whole movie. She was the Debbie Downer of every single scene. She didn't want to be involved with any of it. and then they just like shoehorned her kid into it to make the kid like something special. Like there were two scenes where that worked. The kid with the kid. I don't mind the kid actually, but how they shoehorned him into the movie about halfway through was so illogical. He just like woke up on a plane and the kid's there and everybody else is there and everybody's fine. I'm not going to give too much away there, but it was stupid. I'm like, okay, last I knew, the very last thing they showed, there's an epic gunfight and everybody's getting shot and he just escapes. And then he wakes up on a plane. So disjointed. Kelnick. Another gnarly hit. This is to 35. Aroldis Chapman and Mariano. Look at the patch for Rivera. Meaningful material. That is a gnarly. Tyler. Very cool. And there's Rizzo. So let's compare the coppers again. I think I like this one the best so far. Yep. I like this one the best so far out of all of the 3 copper designs. What do you think? It's just got more going on, more texture, more detail, more of a wood grain look. Natalie Portman is a saint. I mean, she was bad in that movie. I'm getting a... I know that people have a nostalgia attached to her because of the Star Wars series. But if she wasn't in that, I think you might have a different opinion. And it's been, how long has it been? 20 years since Star Wars? You can tell. Just saying. Some of my friends are like, that's their go-to, you know, celebrity. So I know where you're coming from, Brad. She's delivered some great performances, but sometimes her vibe just doesn't hit. And I don't know if it was, because listen, it was a combination of so many things that were bad about that movie that it could have been a combination of the writing and the editing that made her come off. I'm really stretching there. It's a lot of it was her, but you know, I mean, that's the character. Maybe she was supposed to play that kind of character. I don't know. I think she could have had like a softer touch to it and it would have been way better. A more human, a more like, if instead of her being so mad about everything, like life, because she's getting a divorce, so she's just mad at life and doesn't want to do nothing with nobody and just want, like, it just didn't make the movie flow. It made me not like her and want her to not be in any scene. There's so much. So I got a whole movie I can make about that movie. Matt McLean, rookie. Mike Trout. Oh, there's a beautiful blue. 2 beautiful blues. Xander, we are on to 2023 Museum. Trevor Hoffman to 20. Excellent. Brian. Second best closer of all time? One time I said he was one of the best, and people just were like, hey, I don't know. He gave me a hard time. I think that's what I did. I called him the GOAT. Go to the NL. Have you seen Sinners? Not yet, but someone else told me to watch that lately. Xander to 150. We're going to run out of... Oh, we got enough room. Let's put him up here. I did see Annihilation. It had some issues. But it's been a minute. It's been a little bit since I've seen it. But it definitely had some issues. All movies do. it's easy to be a critic. But see, if I do like an actual video for a movie review, I'm going to actually offer suggestions instead of just being a critic. How I think it could have worked differently and better. Josh Young. Arise! Congratulations, it says. That's a Marlins Arise. And it's going to Travis. On the back. Hey, look at it. There we go. Let's compare. We'll get our comparison. Wade Boggs, triple. Now we're getting some contrast. 5 of 5. 5 of 5. We're getting so close to our 101. Neil's got Boston. Congratulations. All right, let's compare. This one, I definitely like 2022 better than 2023. But then 23 compared to the other years, I think 23 might be their weakest of the copper. I think. At least in my opinion. No issues with Dumb and Dumber. Agreed. The Professional is the best Natalie Portman movie. Why do they call it Leon now? Did they change the name of it? I watched that movie quite a few times back in the day. It must have been on a lot. Must have been on. Or maybe I had it. Can't remember why exactly I watched it so often. Maybe my dad liked it. What do we have here? Josh Young, rookie. Roger Clemens. Austin Riley. On back. Riley Green, copper rookie with a stash. And... ooh, Torkelson. Quad to 75. We're getting the Tigers involved. Dreamweaver. Must have been rebranding. Well, there was a thing about The Professional is looking back on it, some people had some issues with how young Natalie Portman was in that, and it was kind of had kind of a weird vibe, if you know what I mean. Grown man, preteen girl, weird vibe. Would you grade a James Wood anime to 5 even if you knew it wouldn't be a 10? It depends on how bad it would be. Like if I thought like, okay, this isn't going to be a 10, but maybe it would be a 9, I think it might still be worth it. Like most movies in the 90s, yeah, exactly. Schwarber and Verlander and Devers. Canvas black and white. We got Buxton on the back. Just double checking that it's not a 1 of 1. Maz Adams. Schwarber to 35. Robert. This one's heading your way, bud. $20.24. It's the most expensive one. Centering's the only flaw. 65-35. Yeah, I would then. 65-35 is still technically good enough. Well, no, it's not. You never know. Somebody could be having a good day and you could jam it up. Samuel wondering how many 1 of 1s I've hit breaking, like ever, all time. The all-time total. I couldn't tell you. It's a pretty high number. Less than 100, more than, probably more than 50 or maybe more than 40. I don't know. Less than 100 though. – Jordan Lawler, rookie, Diamondback. Ooh, man, the card stock seems to have gotten a little thinner for 2024. Oh, look at it. Can you see? A lot thinner. Tops. Cheap bastards. Jordan Lawler. Canvas collection right here. On back, flipped around. This is all over the place. Junior Copper rookie. Let's do the comparison. It changed a lot. Changed a lot. Now we've got this green floral pattern. This was 2021. This is 2023, 2024. I think I like 2024 better. Yeah. That's a nice hit though. Raise for Jeff, junior rookie. And I bet you these fit in 55s. They do. They went all the way from 100 point down to 55 point. Tops better be careful, man, with the a lot of things. Got our canvas, and on the back, it's another gold. Nico, actually that's not a canvas. That's called something else, I forget. This is a new for 2024. Private viewing, maybe? I think it's called private viewing. What do you guys think about the private viewing? I don't know. Bat relic, though. Nice bat relic. Going to Cubs, Kevin. Steven, hello. Which is better, museum collection or triple threads? It just kind of depends on what you like better. Triple threads is more expensive. A lot more expensive. I think if you consider the price, I would go with museum because it's very similar for like twice the price. Triple threads, and triple threads has a lot of sticker autos. These have some sticker autos too. I guess there's both. There's both on card and sticker. They're just kind of all over the place. Copper Nando on back. Oh, that'll play. Primary piece is Mike Trout and Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 bats for Acuna. 2 different colored swatches for Trout. We go right to left, left to right. So Angels get this hit. Sharif, congratulations. Two more. I'll put that junior up there too. I don't think that's proper framing of the. I don't think that question is. I don't think that's a proper question, Aaron. He says, "What are your thoughts on prices continuing to rise to only chase very few cards in the series?" So that's not how it is. Like the prices continue to rise, but there's actually more cards to chase. So, if what you're wondering is like, what do you think about the prices rising? Well, I don't. Nobody likes that. Churio. And Skeens. This is nice. Oh my goodness. 5 of 20. Look at that. Another Yastrzemski hit. Triple. It's probably like a sleeve piece. Triple sleeve piece. 5 of 20. Yeah, I mean, no one likes prices rising, but it is like just natural with inflation. I think what you would see is as the inflation numbers have gone down, that Gee, Skeens to 25. Blue Skeens to 25. That's a big card. I would hope we would see some stability in the prices of these boxes over the next, well, just while inflation's at like 1% or whatever we're at right now. That should mean stability for prices, but as long as the supply chains continue to be accessible, raising prices just to see how much you can get away with is not cool. But if there's like actually a reason for it, like labor's gone up, cost of goods has gone up, the cost of licensing has gone up. These are all 3 factors in price rises and price increases. If there's none of those factors, like if everything remains stable like it's supposed to in an economy, you know, we should have stability, I would hope, for a while. But, you know, I think the biggest factor out of all those, because all those are a thing, but I think the biggest factor is they had to pay a lot more for the licensing. When Fanatics came in and bought Topps and got the exclusive licensing, they had to pay like billions of dollars to get the rights to all these players to sign and to use their images and likenesses in the team's likeness. I think the number was in the billions. So it went up a lot from the last time they had to get licensing. So you got to offset that somehow, man. It's expensive to get these players' autographs. Mason Wynn rookie auto to 299, and a blue Adley to 150. Where did that Skeens go? We gotta get the Skeens. This is kind of strange. Let's check this out real quick. So this is a different color? Yes, it is. Can we compare the blues and see what the heck's going on here? I picked up Jack Leiter too, again. I keep thinking that his strikeout rate is going to return to like where it was in the minors. Is there any Texas fans that can give me some insight into what the deal with Leiter's strikeout rate being lower than what it was in the minors? His fastball is actually up a little bit, and then strikeout rate's down. So these are 2 blues that look almost identical. This one's to 25 and this one's to 150. The only difference is like this interior blue. I think this might be a, what are they calling this? Like a sapphire or amethyst? Not an amethyst. There's a name for this different one. Yeah, that's what we're looking into, Rippin' Bros. Someone could check the checklist out and see what they call that if they want. All right, we got a bunch more. Let's do this little blaster box run. I wanted to get some different teams involved in the checklist. We always have to include some 24. The checklist for 2024. We just got to make sure we get, you know, there's so many good rookies. Churio, Skeens, Jackson, Ellie, Caminero, Merrill. So many good ones. Big hitters, what's up? Hit the like button if you haven't yet. We only have 134 likes. We need to get to 200 as quick as possible. It's a goal. It's a community goal. It's important. It's important to the channel. It's important to what I do. I do this for a living. It's my job. So the likes, they go a long way to helping the algorithm spread around. Stryker breaks. Because honestly, after one day, the algorithm just stops. The views drop so dramatically after one day, after you post a video. They drop 90%. Blue topaz, thank you. That makes sense. Looks like a blue topaz. 2024 is shaping up to be an iconic year for baseball cards. Yes. You just see the prices rising above the normal collector's budget. Well, there's a there's a reason why they include retail stuff like the stuff we're opening right now. You know, you can, if you can't afford a $30 blaster box, you're probably in the wrong hobby. It's just it's just how the nature of things. It's just reality. I mean, there's $12 hanger boxes. So, like, there's just different levels for different people and different collectors. There's stuff that costs over $1,000 for 2 cards. That release yesterday, the top Sterling release, was $4,800 for 4 boxes. Each box contains 2 cards. Okay? Now that is outside the realm of most people's budget. That's outrageous. But that's not so crazy as the actual retail price. So I went to a Blowout to see what they're charging. They're charging like $9,000 for that same thing. So it's $4,700 if you pick it up yourself, or $4,800, and they're charging like $9,000. Oh yes, this is why we open up a random blaster from time to time. We got the Aqua Skeins. No way. Scott, you are getting some nice Skeins rookies. Aqua Skeins and the Blue Topaz, is that what it was? Yeah, Blue Topaz. Stacking them up. Over $500 per card, but it's like $1,100 per card or something if you buy it from Blowout. That's so not even. They should be like $300 per card. So those Sterling boxes should be $600 retail. Like, you should be able to buy them for $600 a piece, and even that would be pretty. I mean, you're gonna lose out most of the time still. Skeins, we got Skeins, we got Holiday, we got Wyatt, all the good rookies coming out. Green, Pareda, and Hobby. Chrome to $6.99. Let's go. Then what are the odds per card? I don't. What do you mean? And Sterling? I mean, Sterling's awesome. It's like on-card autographs, quad relics, usually, but not always. I was trying to get some, man. Like, if I could have got it for the $4,800 price, that would have at least offered some kind of a value, We could at least have incorporated it into a break. But to have to pay twice that's a ripoff. It's not even close. It's not even close. I've opened up Sterling, plenty of it. I know all about Sterling. It's just that price is not even close to returning any kind of value. You can go, if you like those cards, you can just go buy them on eBay, and they're way less for the individual cards to buy them. So, like, your hope is you get some kind of real nasty banger hit 101, or some kind of, like, just some super duper patch autograph or something, you know, or a special kind of relic auto. That's your hope. If you don't get that, big bust. Big time bust. Swanson. Like, I'd rather do Dynasty to $7.99. Dynasty's super expensive too. It's the same kind of thing, but I think the Dynasty hits are a little bit better on average. Blue Jared Jones, Caratini, Rainbow Foil, no hitter for Blanco, Koufax. What else we got? Oh, wow. We'll take it. That's a big hit. Aqua Churio. True Churio. Wow. Kyle. There you go. We'll take that as well. PCA Aqua. Cabin. Retro called it. Did you call Paw Patrol? Like, I'm like, what are we gonna get? And then like next card is a Paw Patrol. Yeah. Bowman Blaster, 2020 Bowman Blaster. So many good firsts. Can't afford not to open. Yeah, Joseph, it was super exciting pulling Paw Patrol when it first came out because they were like, people were getting a lot of money for Paw Patrol cards like the day one because nobody knew about them. It wasn't advertised as being part of the set. So then people pulled one and they're like, whoa, this is a short print. And then 1,000 of them later, they're like, oh, they're in like 1 out of every 3 boxes. Okay. You never got a Paw Patrol and you opened tons? Heather, it's retail only. So if you opened up mostly like, if you didn't open retail, you weren't going to get one. And I don't know if it's in all formats of retail. It is in hanger boxes and blaster boxes and Fanatics boxes though. For sure. Scooble paper first. JD Chrome, let's go. This was like a $300 card, PSA 10, back in 2020. 300, 350 maybe. Big card. All right, we've got a hobby box of Bowman left, and then we're going to do it all again. We got 3 breaks today. This is only break number 1, so we're going to do a whole nother run of Museum. Exciting. Two more runs of Museum. Very exciting. Do you think there's any sports card release in history that has 100% of its product been ripped? No. I have 3 listed in the lot for $4 on eBay. I can't believe it. They won't even sell for that price. Not even a buck a piece. Or, well, a buck on $1.25, $1.33 and a third. What's up, Scott? Who's your guess for the cover of 2025 Chrome? That's a good question. Would they use a rookie for this year, or would they use like like Skeens maybe, or something like that? Skeens. I think I'd guess, yeah. Usually there's like a couple of guys on there, right? Scooble, that'd be cool. But usually pitch like PCA, I don't know if he's popular enough. Merrill Wood, I don't know if they... PCA 100% cover. I don't know about that. I doubt that. It's nothing against him or how he's playing. He's playing like an MVP. It's just I don't think that a normie knows about him. It doesn't matter that much. Let me see. All right, so Ellie was on 2024 Chrome, and he was a rookie. Adley was on 2023 Chrome, and he was a rookie. So maybe it will be with James Wood. It might be James Wood. Dude, James Wood is incredible. I think he's got like a 9-something OPS right now. 925 maybe. He's just really good. Purple, Malcolm Moore. Purple pattern to 199. Reptilian Walker Janik. That's a good one. That one is going to Tyler. Walker Janik. Number 28 overall pick. First rounder. Stafura to 350. Wave parallel. There's an orange in here. It looks like an orange paper. Red rookie, Sagano. Orange Colt Emerson, 11 of 25. Skeens Treasure Trove. They're like, give me the biggest smile you got. And he's like, I will give you a smirk. No more, no less. Sasaki rookie to 299. That's sweet. Jenks moved to Texas, and there are no sports betting here. Oh, no. There's no sports betting there? You're going to have to move. Okay, I'm glad you told me that, because that means I'm not moving to Texas. Humberto Cruz, Reptilian. Yeah, betting here, it's both the greatest and the worst thing. It's really fun to do, but you just funnel money out of your pocket and into the casino's hands constantly. Flores to 499, but I do like gambling, so. Josh Noth, mini diamond. No online poker in Colorado. Ooh. Autograph, Luis Pena. First auto for Kyle. That's about it. Somehow I'm positive on DraftKings overall, so maybe it's a good thing. I think I'm positive overall on FanDuel, and maybe I might be positive overall on both. I had a couple of good years on both platforms. I've had to pay taxes multiple times on my winnings, so that tells you you're doing good if you have to pay taxes on your withdrawals. All right, let's do a rundown. Make sure everything's legit. Got some base. Got a Scooble first. JD Chrome first. Yep. Swanson, purple to $7.99. Holiday Skeens, Javi to $6.99. Wyatt rookies. Churio and Skeens. Devers canvas. Arise. Kelnick. Bohm. Ozzy. Kyle Lewis to 50. Noth Mini Diamond Flores to $4.99. Cruz Reptilian Sasaki to $2.99. Orange Emerson. Sagano Red Rookie. Stafur to $3.50. Moore to $1.99. Janik Reptilian. PCA Aqua. Nico to $35. Bat Relic. Skeens Aqua Rookie. Skeens to $25. Junior Copper. Schwarber to $35. Pena first auto. Adley to $150. Mason Wynn rookie auto $2.99. Yastrzemski triple to $20. Triple auto. Corbin quad to $99. Conforto dual auto. That is numbered. Yeah, numbered to $349. Yastrzemski quad to $99. Joe Mauer archival autographs to $125. Vladimir Guerrero to $50. Roger to $99. Tomei 2 of 5. Gnarly card. Museum framed autograph to $5. Aaron Hicks to $2.99. Dual auto. JD to $50. Pujols 9 of 10. Triple color patch. Correa quad. Bogarts to $150. Trevor Hoffman to $20. Muncy dual with an auto to $3.99. Wade Boggs 5 of 5. You would think there'd be patches in there if it was a numbered to 5. Torkelson to $75 quad piece. Jackie to $99. Dual patches numbered to $35. Aroldis Chapman and Mariano Rivera. Jackson Churio, Aqua rookie, true. Primary pieces to $99. Mike Trout dual and Acuna dual bat. And we got a booklet. Atelier autographs, 2 of 25. Gold ink, American Family Field, Christian Yelich. Break number 2. Ready? Starting with 2020. Let's go all the way back. Good luck, break number 2. May all your wildest dreams come true. Discount code for PSA, yeah. If you're going to do a submission through PSA, Stryker 25 will save you $25. STRYKER 25. It's basically like getting a free card graded. Box number 1. We're almost at 200 likes. If you forgot, I forgive you. But now's the time. No, I just bought all this, Jesse. It took me a couple weeks to get it all tracked down. Lindor, Frank Thomas, Pete Alonso to 99. Oh my. That right there is why we do it. Ricky Henderson, 3 of 5. Autograph with an enormous patch. Momentous materials. This is why we do it. 2020 museum collection. I mean, I literally said, like, it's not about necessarily, like, the museum collection releases aren't necessarily about the rookie class like most are. They're about finding something like this. Wow. Mariners Ricky. Unbelievable. David. Piece of history. Beautiful piece of history. Man, it looks great. The colors to 5. Make my day. We're hot B in this. That's a hot B. Right away. Right away. Oof. The vibes. David. Are you in the chat, David? Take a bow. Ricky played for the Mariners in 2000 during his age 41 season, and he had 31 stolen bases. That's special. Tony Gwynn on back with the copper. And congratulations, Alex Jones to 299, 170 of 299. Archival autographs. He put up a 1.3 WAR during that season. His age 41 season, he was still winning games for teams. Yachty, Tanaka, Blue Flaherty to 150. That's a nice primary color scheme, the blue and the red. Cardinals Jack. And Austin Meadows to 35. Bobby. Low numbered hits, patches, relics, sleeve pieces, bat knobs, ateliers. Bryce, Trout, Andre Dawson, not numbered, Canvas Collection, another one by John Giancaspro. On back is Copper Willie and, oh my goodness, they gave us a free patch in this one. Look at that Trey Mancini piece, that's to 75 and it includes a nice patch. I think that's the O on the Orioles. At least it looks like it. It's a beautiful card. That one's going to Sean. Let them stack up for a while. '21. The Mike Trout, good luck. Slammin' Sammy, Jackie, Soto, Copper Bregman, and Andrew Benintendi, Royals Benintendi, triple to 125. Got a bat relic in the middle, couple of white swatches around him. More 180s than I thought. Eric, congratulations. Philip says 3 comments an hour gets you 75 points. Retro's got the formula. He's holding back on us. He knows the formula. Ty Cobb, Stan, and an autograph. Nope, a relic. Another Austin Meadows to 50. Couple of Meadows for Bobby. Super chats get you the most points. People should try. Rusty's Rips. Good call. Robert Ichiro. Like that, Pete. Is that a Trout? I think that might be a Trout. Haha! It's a Josh Trout. I knew it. Ted Williams. Oh my goodness. Another archival autograph, Platinum Ink, 3 of 50 this time. It's Keston Hura. Scott, this one's heading your way. Number to 50. I love the Josh Trout stuff. He does the best work. Something thick in here. Red Sam Huff on the back. There you go, Wong. There's your boy. Devin Williams. Carlos Correa. Oh, really? Joe Adele. That's a nice one. James Horgan. That's it. Actually, I like that a lot. And a quad. Mancini. We're getting... we're pulling the Mancinis out of this. Fresh pack of sleeves from cardshells.com. Code Stryker 25 for a discount. What's up, Dreamweaver? '22. Meadows quit baseball and started a turf company. Yeah, I know. He was playing for the Tigers and he just quit. Not a fan. It was the same season that Eduardo Rodriguez just like bailed on us. Personal matters. Like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Wayne Kirby's BBQ with an 8-month member chat. Double Mancini equals O's. Stay hot and sweep the A's. All right. Scherzer. Posey. Pujols on the back. Yikes. Senzel. Dual Swatto. That's not accurate, I knew. What do we do with this? I don't even know what to do with it. Didn't want to see if the Wander was a 101. I didn't even want to look at it. Strasburg. Honus. Copper Bregman. Ted Williams and Torrey Hunter to 125. That's a Twins hit for William. What's the best card you've ever pulled on the channel? 420 pack rips with a 3-month membership says, don't sleep on card sales. Big LAA cards. Break number 3. Jaron Duran, rookie relic to 50. Landon, congratulations. And a Freddie Freeman to 99. And a Lindor. Copper Lindor. Congratulations, Ben. It's a big pull. Ben pulled the 101 Platinum Pete Crow Armstrong out of a blaster. Rookie. Series 2 rookie. 2024. Oh, that's a... So, does that kind of pull make you want to open more, or does it make you want to quit while you're ahead? Dreamweaver. Hat tip. Reggie and Freddie and Votto. Devers on the back. And our hit, Walker Buehler. Quad to 75. Actually, I think I just dropped Walker Buehler for Jack Leiter. It was a matchup situation, and I'm just thinking that maybe I can pick up Buehler again. I can just pick him up again if I want him. There's a few guys that keep making their rotations on the waivers. This box feels heavy. Dude, this feels really heavy, actually. We might have a framed auto in here. Feels heavy on this side. No? No, maybe not. I think they all feel normal. Maybe I'm just... Maybe I'm tripping, as the kids say. Maybe I would just be tripping. Something healthy in here. Good move. Leiter's great. Jeremy Pena to 15. Oh, there's a bonus hit in here. That's why. We got a bonus hit. Schwarber quad piece to 25. I would like a card to 25 out of museum collection to have a little, either at least a sleeve piece or a patch or something. That's my request. Just simple little requests here and there. That's all. Just trying to keep it real. Trying to improve the products over time. Poco un poco over time. Pulled a gold foil. Nacho Man pulled a gold foil to 50. Ohtani, greatest hits. First to 50-50 from a blaster. Pena's got a pretty nice little sig. I like it. Clear. Dreamweaver dropping 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, my friend. Check the chat. See if you got a gifted. And send Dreamweaver a hat tip, because now you have access to the exclusive emojis, and you can send a hat tip, drop a nuke, whatever you want. Josh Young rookie. Copper Nimmo. And Noma. 66 of 99. Here's a Red Sox hit for Landon. That Pena's going to Jason. Can't remember if I shouted you out. What's up, Justin? How many breaks? 3 today. Austin Riley, Matt McClain, these collations. Andre Dawson. Collations looking familiar. Red DeGrom to 50. And what have we here? Real Muto, patch piece to 10. Sweet looking patch. We have been getting the low numbered stuff. No 101s yet, though. I set the 101s at 1.5. Maybe that was a little ambitious. That was very ambitious. I should have set it at half a one. We shoot for the moon around here. Memberships. There's a little $sign. A membership's $1.99. You can buy one for yourself, or you can gift memberships to the chat. Little $sign in the bottom of the chat. Or it might say join. It depends on what platform you're on. Like if you're on an Apple phone, iPhone, it's different than an Android, different than desktop. So slightly different ways of joining depending on what you're using. Ibanez being optioned to AAA, says Dragon. Jamani Jones coming up. Okay. Cunha, Seager, O'Neal Cruz. On the back is a color match O'Neal Cruz to 299. And the hit, George Spring. Whoa. Whoa. That's a huge patch. Jumbo patch auto, momentous material. 6 of 10. Wow. Camille. And this is something different that separates Museum Collection from Inception. Inception oftentimes has player worn, whereas Museum Collection has game used. So you can get like a big patch out of Inception, and it's not as valuable as a big patch out of Museum Collection. Because game used versus player worn. But the patches in Inception are just beautiful. They're like, you know, there's more of them because they're just player worn, so they can get chunkier stuff. Whereas there's only so many game used pieces. 2024. Yeah, a lot of sick patches coming out today. Momentous material for the win. 2024, can we get another bonus hit? Yeah, it's cool colors on that patch. Very cool. Very unique patch. We can probably figure out what exactly that is. Well, somebody that's smart could. I can't. Ethman Sports says, hello, there are sources from the Dodgers saying catcher Yasmani Grandal is retiring. To that I say, it's about time. He hasn't been very relevant for a while. Time to hang up the cleats. You had a good run. He was really good for a while. Machado. And here we go. It looks like Andrew Jones, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's a Ryan hit. Oh, it is. Andrew Jones triple. $111 of $299. Congratulations, Ryan. A lot of people love Andrew Jones. JT asks, any word on when 2025 Cosmic will be dropping? No, man, they don't tell you. Like, there's no listing of what's coming out past. We've got Inception, 618, Series 2, 611, Sterling and Dynasty sometime in June. I'm sure there's a date for those. I don't have it written down, though. And that's, I think, all that is noted that's coming out. Of course, there's Bowman Sapphire, but mainstream releases. We've gotten a lot of reds, too. Have you noticed that? I mean, on the stage alone, we have 3 of these reds to 50. Mariano. We got a DeGrom, Sam Huff, and Rivera. We're going to double stack because we're starting to get a little thin on stage space. Oh, I feel... What do I feel? Oh, that's what I feel. Fred McGriff to 15 with another juicy patch up there. Purple parallel. Ryan. Getting a piece of the crime dog. To 15. Low numbered, a lot of low numbered stuff. A lot of low numbered patches. Looks like it's a piece of Springer's number 4. Maybe. Grandel last signed with the Red Sox this past offseason. Told the White Sox... Oh, the Woo Sox? What? Red Sox minor league affiliate that he wanted to focus on being a full-time dad. That's nice. But realistically, he just doesn't have a big league job anymore. I love to hear you want to spend time with your kids. Yamamoto. But, and you know, money, he's already made plenty of millions of dollars. Tony Gwynn with that baby face. Phil Hassewer. Oh, big hit. Jackson Chourio, rookie auto to 99. What we need here, it's a 100-point. Brewers hit for Scott. Congratulations. We still got another box. And O'Neal Cruz is just sitting here with nowhere to go. How about right there? We got more and more and more. McGuire's office says watching with the wife. Now she wants to collect. I get it. We all get it. It's going to be expensive if you have 2 collectors in the house. That's all I'm saying. Caminero. Man, there's a thin piece. A real thin piece. Alvarez, Bo Jackson. An extremely thin Logan Webb relic. I didn't even know you could fit a relic in a card that thin. I think it's the thinnest relic piece I've ever seen. That's easily a 100-point. That would even fit in a 75, maybe even a 55. Don't you dare start getting chintzy on museum tops. I don't like it. It's a high-end release. Pinching pennies left and right, making the cardstock thinner. Real thin relic. I see. I see what you're doing. Get a real full stage though. Just gonna have to double up because we don't got enough room for all the wonderful hits and boxes. Okay, we're gonna do a little retail run, and then we got a box of Bowman, and then we'll do it all again. They already dared, I know, but I'm just. Hopefully I can catch them before 25 Museum comes out, and they're just like, "Oh, geez, okay, Stryker, we'll listen to whatever you say, sir." That's what I'm picturing happening. But what's really happening is they're just like, "Oh, you want to talk trash, eh? We'll get you. Come to your house. Put masks on. Torment your family." I'd advise against it. Brett Sullivan to $4.99. Imanaga, black gold. Caminero debut. Let him cook Acuna. Top should make a 999-point Stryker card for you. I would accept it honorably. Lee. If they made a life-size card of me and sent it to me, got just the spot for it. Jackson Merrill. I'm sure my family would love that. Get to see a life-size thing of me in the kitchen. Just posted up in the kitchen. My wife just starts to resent me for no reason. I'm not even there. It's just the life-size card. I don't know. Grinding her teeth, having to look at me all day. This is 2020 Bowman. Yeah, I should put it in the bathroom. Like in her bathroom, right beside the toilet. Giant life-size Stryker. Just staring at her right across from the toilet. Just staring at her. Maybe we can make it an animatronic. Nice pull. Great hit. Make sure to wash your hands. Julio, Joe Ryan first. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Out of a blaster. Bobby Witt Jr. first autograph. This is the paper one, but random blaster. Eric. Oh, Eric. Oh. It was flipped around. I knew what it was. It looks pretty darn good, too. A little thick on the bottom. Left to right's okay. Oh my gosh. We hot B it. We already got a hot B in this one. Ricky's the hot bee. We have 2 hot bees. I don't know. It takes something awfully. If that was numbered, I'd make an exception. I'd put him right next to Ricky, and we'd have 2 hot bees. Very picky with my hot bees. It's got to be like a Ricky Henderson patch autograph number to, what is that, to 5? Dude, I can't believe that. Volpe paper. It's weird, man. Look at the seal job on this. It's like not even sealed there. It's all wrinkly everywhere. I got these directly from Target. Hot bees are swarming. It's fine, there can be 2. I make the rules around here. And yes, there can be 2. But listen, we don't just put any old, it's gotta be something crazy. Like every break doesn't have a hot bee, by the way. The numbering is important. It's gotta be numbered. It's gotta be numbered. Or in the case of like, we got 2 chrome Mades, 2 chrome first Mades. I think, did we do? I don't even know if we hot beat that. Hanging out in that box for 5 years, no joke. No joke. It's always amazing. Like a lot of this, dude, we're going back all the way to 2020 with a lot of stuff today. So this stuff has just been sitting for years. And also, I don't even want to say it. I'm not going to say it. Don't even put it in. I'm not even going to say it, but if it happens, I'll be like, remember when I said I'm not going to say it? It's like talking about a no-hitter. Maybe I'll talk about it after the break. After it's all said and done. Churio right on top. We'll take that. Jackson Holiday. We'll take that. Wyatt again. Just the checklist is unbelievable. Lopez to $6.99. Bregman green. Is that a green too? Yeah, Molina is a green. Bregman is a green. Mini Lodolo. Green Carpenter. Tyler Black, rookie, Aqua. Imanaga and Merrill. Keep them coming. Just keep them coming. We got a box of Bowman. Hobby box of Bowman to round off break number 2. Jose with a 15-month. How is everyone today? Loving the breaks as usual. Thanks for the good vibes, Jose. Retro's calling Amade to 99. Oh boy. Amade to 99 would qualify a hot bee status. But actually you can't, I don't think you can get one to 99 Retro. I believe that is retail exclusive. Green retail to 99. So try again. How about a blue to 150 or even a purple? We could even go purple. Philip with a 1-month member chat says hit that like button. I'll appreciate it. What are we up to? 248. Can we get to 300 real quick? We got about 500 people in the chat. I can get to 300 likes. That's not too much to ask. Hot B stands for hit of the break. A red to 5. Logan's asking for a red to 5. We can do that. We've pulled a lot of reds lately. A ridiculous amount of reds, oranges, and golds. Even blacks. Got a lot of blacks to 10 too. Here at Stryker Breaks, we do live group breaks on Wednesdays and Fridays. We'll be back at it with some Series 2 on Wednesday. But first, we've got break number 3 coming after this. So stick around for more heat. Escobar, Aqua to $4.99. Blake Walters, Reptilian. Condon first. Nice chrome. Greatness loading, Dylan Cruz, X-Fractor, Cade Horton. Red rookie, Rhett Lauder. Sundstrom to $350, wave. JJ paper. Oh, the green grass refractor to 99 is available in hobby. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Lopez. Reptilian. Mini diamond. Estrada. Man, we get a lot of this guy's autos. Nate Nankill. For the Oakland A's, Braylon. Just put it on eBay, Gavin. Just put her up on eBay. I know you don't want to pay the fees, but Purple Ray Wave, Thomas White first, $250. Cool looking card for David. It's kind of a late spot in the box to get another parallel. Usually it kind of winds down before it gets to there. What do you think I should put it at? What do I look like, a Beckett? I think what you should do is go on eBay and do some research. I will teach you to fish. So what you do is you probably won't find, what was it again? Condon crystallized to red. So you're probably not going to find another one of those exactly. You're definitely, well, most likely not going to find one that's sold. If you can even find one. So you're going to have to find a different colored one. Either a gold or a regular one, and see what those sold for, if they sold, and see what those are being offered at. Then put a multiplier on there. Best offer. But I couldn't tell you because I have no idea. Like, there's so many cards, you know. I know people think I know everything, but there's so many cards. There's no possible way that anybody knows what any of that stuff's worth. There's no way. It's so specific. I mean, just look at all the different cards on the stage alone today. These are just stand-worthy cards. I couldn't tell you what any one of them's worth. Gotta look it up. They change by the day, too, by the way. Like, all the prices, they change. They just go up and down. It's like trying to know what the price of a stock is at any given moment. Like, I don't what like changed in the last 5 minutes. I don't know. Let's check out the hits, and then let's do it again. One final time. We got so many cool cards. So many cool cards to look at. Kind of sounds like a Weezer song. Here we go. Nankeel auto, first auto. Andrew Jones to 299 triple. Thomas White to 250. Estrada mini diamond. Lopez Reptilian. Sunstrom to 350. Louder red rookie. Cade Horton X Fractor. Chrome Condon first. Walters Reptilian. Escobar to 499. Alonzo to 99. Austin Meadows to 35. Another Meadows to 50. O'Neal Cruz to 299. Pena to 15. Walker Buehler quad to 75. Duran to 50. Rookie relic. Senzel dual. Mancini. Sweet patch to 75. Quad piece. Benintendi to 125. Hira Platinum to 50. Torrey Hunter to 125. Archival autographs. Jack Flaherty to 150. Alex Young to 299. Kyle Schwarber to 25. Gold quad piece. Trey Mancini to 25. Another gold quad piece. Freddie Freeman to 99. Look at that patch up there. Fred McGriff to 15. Logan Webb to 99. Nomar Garciaparra to 99. JT Realmuto, another sweet patch to 10, red. Jackson Churio, rookie auto to 99. Another sweet patch, game used to 10, George Springer with an autograph. Bobby Witt Jr., first auto, randomly out of a blaster box. Only on Stryker breaks. Ricky Henderson. Look at this thing. 3 of 5. Momentous materials. Patches. Jumbo patch. Relic autograph. Unbelievable pull. And then a handful of reds. I told you we got 3 reds. The Sam Huff, Mariano, and Jacob deGrom. All to 50. I like this better. This one the best. This is 2024 because it's got these red foil accent lines. Looks good. And we got one more, ladies and gentlemen. Break number 3. We're going to do it again. 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. Ready? We begin. Good luck, break 3. Let's get to 300 likes. That'll be lucky. We're at 277. We're almost there. 444 in the chat. We can do it. No, I didn't, Vincent. Finals. I'm not watching basketball unless the Pistons are in it at this point. And even then, it's... Pistons had a good year, so it kind of... It lit a... I wouldn't say a fire. It lit, like... It was like flicking a cigarette into a leaf, like some dry leaves, and it just kind of, but then goes right up. That's what it was like. I don't know. It didn't light a bonfire. It sparked a little minute wildfire. It went out immediately. Oh, that's cool. Bryce, Reese, Real Muto, and Nola. To 99. That's a good way to start. We've been starting things out with a bang. Very cool Phillies piece. John, congratulations. Yeah, I'm sure the NBA loves the Pacers versus... Yeah, OKC. Like, that's just great for views. Great for viewing. Viewership. Heavy. Ish. Heavy-ish. A wee ember. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a wee ember. It was like I was rubbing two sticks together for quite a while, and it just kind of heated up enough. Just enough for a little ember. That's what it did. Yeah, not as much as a Canadian wildfire. Clements. Oh, that is very cool. Miggy, 10 of 25, triple relic auto, game used, legend. Signature swatches, triple relic. This is what I'm talking about, man. Hall of Fame relic autos, game used, museum collection for the win. Kevin, congratulations. Like, they photoshopped it, so it's just great. It looks great. Looking slim there, you know. You like the finals? Yeah, I mean, I would prefer this finals over like a Lakers Knicks. That would make me want to puke. So I'd prefer two smaller market teams. But I'm just saying from the NBA standpoint, they would much rather two big market teams be getting involved. Schmidt. Larkin. Very cool, Vlad. Canvas collection. That's a Josh Trout. That's why I like it. It's Josh Trout, of course it is. Mariano to 150. And an archival autograph of Jeff McNeil to $2.99. Think the hanger boxes will be less watered down in Series 2? I would hope they would be, but someone told me that they made a lot of Series 2, and it has me not very hyped for it. Like, if that's the case, I'm not very hyped about it. But I don't know, because I haven't looked into the numbers yet myself. I don't know if I'm even gonna. It's a lot of work. Making those secrets videos, it's a lot of work. I don't know if I'm going to for Series 2. Every once in a while, I'll skip like a Series 2 or an update if it's not very good. We'll see. It's basically I've got 2 videos for the weekend that I got to work on, and it's just a lot of work. Brandon Lau to 50. Spring, I already started one of them, and I want to make it really good. So if you want to make a video really good, it takes a lot of extra work, and you have to fight yourself to do it. Just a little insight into the life of a content creator. So you can easily just like pump out material. You just hit record and then just release it. But every bit of editing that you do adds a whole bunch of time. And if you want to make it really good so it appeals to a wider audience and people watch more of it, and then therefore the algorithm kicks in, you got to spend a lot of time on your editing. It's like, so you can do that, or you can just like pump out a video, and like most people don't care, they'll just watch it anyway. So you constantly are fighting the drive to just put it out there. You don't got to spend 5 days editing it. You can just spend like 30 minutes. But I want to make this next one good, so I'm going to have to spend a couple days editing it. Because it's kind of a big deal. It's a good one. You're going to like it. Therefore, that would eat into the time that I have to pump out a Secrets of Series 2 video. Pull some Rockies, please, or my wife is going to pack the car. The bags are already by the door, and the dogs are in their harnesses. Be a hero for a local supporter, Stryker. All right. You need some Rockies? Oh, boy. Oh, no. This is what I didn't want to talk about earlier. I was going to say we haven't even gotten a redemption yet. I didn't say it. It was like talking about a no-hitter. Well, we got one. Wilson Contreras for the Cubs. Archival autograph, copper parallel. I'm going to sleeve it up. I'm going to put it right there. We'll give a shout out to Jeff. Congrats. And then we'll move on because there's nothing to look at. Do you have a 9 to 5, or is this your full-time job? This is a 9 to 2 a.m. job. So it's more than a 9 to 5. I'm running multiple businesses by myself, essentially. So it's a 24-hour-a-day job. People don't understand that, and it's kind of frustrating. They think they're just like, oh, do you have a real job too? It's like, are you kidding me? You just don't know what it takes, I guess. But that's okay. People don't. It just frustrates. I don't know. It's just very frustrating. Sweet bone. But I get asked that all the time, too. Do you have a real job? Or do you have another job besides this? Like, well, yeah, several other ones that include this. Chapman to $249. So I've got an eBay store, too. That's a full-time job. Just doing that. And also I'm a landlord. I have a property that I rent out, so I got to do stuff with that all the time. And a husband and a father. stuff to do around the house. The streams, the breaks, the website, the accounting, the janitorial, the ordering, buying, selling, listing. It's so much work. A normal man couldn't do it. I guarantee 99% of people couldn't do it. It requires so much like motivation from God knows where. It's one of the weird things I think about all the time. It's like where does motivation come from? Because it's fleeting. It's like, does it... Some people have it, some people don't. I'm sure you know people in your life that just have no motivation. They don't do anything. And then some people are just crushed 24/7. And they never are stopping. They're always working, always like... It's like, dude, it's your day off. You gonna chill out? And they, no. Where does it come from? Joe Mauer. Oh, look at that trout. 23 of 25. 1, 2, 3, 4 different pieces. Even that's like a jersey piece over there. We got red patch, blue stitch, white stitch, and red jersey. That is beautiful. Who's that going to? Where you at, Angels? Seth! Look at that purdy one. Woo. Yeah, where does ambition come from? Where's motivation come from? It's like it's floating around in the ether, and then every once in a while you can just catch some. Some people have a big net, they can catch all kinds of it. Some people don't have a net at all, and they don't get motivated for anything. Some people have all the ideas, plenty of ideas, never go after it. It's like a muse, you know, your muse. It's been pondered for millennia. Steven with a 15. Stryker is an army of one. He does it all, plus pulls fire each and every day for us. Also, what do you think of MLB investing in the Athletics Unlimited Softball League? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about softball, watching softball from an entertainment standpoint. Eloy Jimenez to 150. I think, oh wow, another quad. Merrifield, Soler, Singer, and Perez. Man, Salvi looking thin. Look how slender Salvi looks. That is a nice piece. Primary quad. Different colors on there too. I enjoy that. Jesse, I think you will as well. Stryker scaring off any hopeful content creators. No, just pondering. I'm always telling people to do this. Always. Friends, family, strangers. Literally. I meet strangers and I'm like, you should do it. It just takes a lot of work if you want to be successful. Like anybody can just do it, but if you want to take it to the next level, there's a bunch of work. You can't stop. The problem is you can't stop and take a break, because as soon as you do, your views stop, everything stops. Because like I was saying earlier, 90% of your views come in like the first day, and then it just falls to the floor. So if you don't make a video the next day, you're just like, you're looking at your numbers and you're going, you can make 100 videos in a row, and on day 101, everything falls and drops. 2022 museum. How did you first get your breaks to sell out? So I never, it wasn't my idea to do them. That wasn't what I started the channel for. There was other people wanting to buy in, like wanting me to do it. And then a group of people, like so many people wanted me to do it that I was like, fine, I'll do it. And then I did it. And so I didn't have a problem selling them out because there were a lot of people that wanted in already. And then so many people wanted in that I had to like create a system because I couldn't do this enough to meet the demand. So I had to create a system to kind of like funnel it down so that it just would work out better. That's how it started. No, I get it, Kevin. I know you didn't. I know you did. I hear it all the time, and it's kind of like, I know the people that ask aren't trying to be like mean or something. They just don't get it. It's like, do I got to go through this whole thing? And I don't want to come off like a jerk explaining it either. That's why I usually don't touch on it, because like even explaining it makes me sound kind of like a jerk, and I don't like. It's a tough situation to navigate. Jaron Duran, Hank Aaron, Andy Yastrzemski to 75. There's a little something going on down there. You see that? See that orange piece? What is that? You see that? It's not a patch. It's just on the jersey. It's like a side pinstripe maybe, or no, it's thicker. I don't know. Whatever it is, I like that little bit of orange poking out at the very least. This one's going to Scott. Another red to 50. 50 of 50. Brandon Marsh rookie color match. And Royce Lewis copper rookie. This is a really nice. I love this 22 design. Especially for the coppers and the parallels. I'm glad we did this so we can compare and contrast over time. You think it's from their creamsicle jersey? That makes sense. This is the third Yaz today. We have been pulling the Yaz cards, man. Do you sell all the cards you pull? No. No. I have so many cards. So many. Piles of them. I try to sell stuff, but it takes so much time. That's the whole thing about. That's another angle of this. Another angle is trying to sell the cards that I open. Some of them. Joe Ryan rookie. Just getting them listed, taking the pictures, getting them listed, or figuring out what I want to sell first of all. Then take all the pictures, then upload the pictures, then edit the pictures. You got to crop them. You can't just take a picture. You got to like crop it, and then creating the listing, then selling it, then shipping it, and then dealing with the people that you sold it to, because there's inevitably issues. The more you sell, the more issues you have. It's a math problem. Buster to 35. That's a unique color for a Posey jersey. Giant stuff coming out. Scott, man, you've gotten some hits today, Scott. Every break you've gotten something. Congratulations. Let's get that blue boy up. Where are we at? We won off of 300. Oh, just got to 300 likes. Congratulations, chat. You have done it as a team. We've got a good team atmosphere here. Who is number one? Paul's number one. Paul's the first one in here too. He must have surpassed. Oh yeah, he's got 225. He's surpassed some people. Wayne is number 2. Philip is number 3. We got Jenks tied for number 3. And then a bunch of people with 150 points. Lots of folks right on the threshold. I almost accidentally hit end the stream. That would have been bad. It's right next to the community button. Yeah. Copper Piazza. Reese. Austin Meadows. 3 different pieces. And another Austin Meadows. Jeez. think we've seen enough Austin Meadows today, too. Thanks, JB. I try. All right. Bo! Is it? It is. It's a trout. Barry Zito to 25. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Trying to keep all the cards separate. Pete. He's got a nice sig, doesn't he? Zito. Dude, we are going through some thick boy top loaders today. I planned for it, but I guess I didn't plan enough. You don't understand the XP thing. It's just if you're here and you put some messages, type in the chat some messages. It's just like a community building thing. You get points for typing in the chat, hanging out, and there's like a cap, I think. There's a certain cap, so you can't just spam the chat and get a bunch of points. Certain cap per hour, or per half hour, or per 15, I don't know. But we were part of like a alpha program. They didn't do this for everybody. It might be to everybody now, but at first we got special access to it because we have such an awesome community of interactors. We got a lot of interaction going on in the chat, which is good. I like that. It's my favorite part, hanging out, talking with you guys. Who are your PC guys? Dude, I got a lot of different PC guys, but Jackson Merrill is someone, like, I collect rookies, so once it's past their rookie year, you know, it's kind of like I move on to another rookie usually. I don't want to give too much away. I got a video coming out soon that kind of gets into this a little bit. I'm gonna leave it vague. But Jackson Merrill, as of last year, I PC'd a lot of his cards. I PC'd some Tigers just for the fun of it. I got some Riley Green stuff. Firsts. I got a lot of Fernando Tatis Jr. rookies. A lot of Juan Soto. A lot of Ronald Acuna Jr. rookies. Bo Bichette rookies. And then there's a video coming very soon that talks about some of my newest pickups. I've got a pretty nasty coochie collection. '23 museum. Come on, 101s, where are you? It's time for a 101. We at least need one. This is the year. The 2023 has a lot of them. Maybe I already pulled all of them. Thicky. Jordan Walker. Ken Griffey Jr. Cedric the Vicious Entertainer. Jose Ramirez the 150. And Torkelson to 25. There we go. I don't know if I told you guys. I sold my red Sapphire Torkelson finally too. It was probably a good time to do it. But I was getting a lot of offers. He's having a stellar season. So people were coming in daily trying to get that card off me. It's one of his best cards. One of his best non-auto rookies. He's slumping a bit right now, but not too bad. He's won for his last 18, and then he had a home run, 2 for 5 with a home run on the 30th, 2 RBIs. So he's still producing. I think his style, he's going to go through that kind of thing. He's just going to go through ups and downs. I don't know. I think that's just going to happen with him. Because realistically, he's closer to being he's only batting 227 now. Yeah, this last little slump has brought his batting average down. Because realistically, he's like a 240 hitter. But he can get 40 home runs and 100 plus RBIs. So you just got to deal with a slightly lower batting average. Just got to get that on base up a little bit too. Take a few more walks, a few less strikeouts. Still striking out a little bit. You added Torque to your fantasy season at the beginning of the season, Wayne? Yeah, I did too. It was a big move for me, man. It was probably a big move for you too. That must have done wonders. Man, there's another one. Archival autograph. Copper parallel. Riley Green. It's a Riley Green rookie auto right there. Just as we're talking about Tigers, we got a Tiger box. Torkelson. Riley. I'm going to top load it. Bryce Canvas. J-Rod is MVP says, how do you get stuff? Can you be more specific? Votto. There you go. J-Rod is MVP. What do you think about that? J-Rod to 299. Torque should be an all-star. He's playing at an all-star level. He's got to have he's just got to be a little more consistent. Dude, another Torkelson. 10 of 75 quad. What is going on here? Well, Kevin, you've gotten some Tigers hits. That's a fact. Burger, he's inconsistent. Two redemptions in one box? Is this two redemptions in one box? Signature swatches. Triple relic autograph of James Outman. And they did a number on this one. They made it look really special. I'm not top loading it. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it behind that one. At least there's a graphic on that one, and it's actually printed. Could you try less hard? I don't think so. I don't think less of an effort could be made. $20.24 on the other hand. Hey, Shane. All is well. We're to a museum today. It's the best day ever. We do need a 101 still. Out of this box. Right here, right now. 6 point. Yeah, it's about as thin as it gets and as cheap as it gets. 2 in 1 box. Was it 2 in 1 box? I'm still trying to think of that, if that is the case. Wyatt rookie. Ooh, Bo to 25. Ooh, wow. Roger Clemens and Andy Pettit to 99. Pinstripes for Roger. Very sweet. Josh. That's a special piece. Congratulations on that. The duels are nice. Dual player, quad, total. These are breaks, baseball 14, so man, this is a thin pack. Is there a redemption in this one too? I'm glad this didn't happen like in the first break. It would have like ruined my day. Prepare yourself for another awesome redemption. It's as good as money. Museum framed autograph of Acuna. You know, it's not like he was playing baseball and was busy. I'm gonna give him a hard time. Acuna, come on, bro. You're just laying there. You're just like laying around all day. Couldn't get it in. Well, Lewis, you'll have to let us know how cool that looks in real life. I wish I could see it. You'll have to let us know. I'm sure that redemption will come in pretty quick. That'll play. Copper Ellie, rookie parallel. It's on the back. Very cool. Jonathan. Honus. Jose. Eddie. And Logan O'Hoppy to 299. Uh-oh. Ran out of... Angels hit for Seth. That is a nice hit, despite the redemption. Yeah, I mean, the museum framed autograph, Cunha. Love to have seen it. Just to give the other side of the story, it would be a nightmare dealing with these players. Every single one, trying to get the autographs on card of all these things. It would be a nightmare having to deal with that. Because, you know, the players are probably just like, I got a million things to do. I don't want to freaking autograph this stuff. Yeah, they don't care at all. They have so many millions of dollars that they're just like... But it's part of the gig. Yeah, I just don't know about these spotlights either. I think they meaningful material, Abreu to 99. So we can sum it up now. Let's have a quick conversation about the different years of museum collection and how they compare. 2024, which at the time I didn't really think about too much or realize that the card stock was so much thinner. Like half the thickness of the card stock in 24. Disappointing, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal, I guess, but it kind of is. And then these relics are super thin, 2024. It's like the same size as a card, like a regular card. It's weird. And they feel cheap, chintzy. Part of the appeal of museum collection is that all of the card stock is thicker, higher quality. Museum quality should be equal sign next. But it feels like a lot of things they took a step back on. I did not like these spotlight cards. Adding them in just felt cheap. However, the parallels were nice. The copper parallels look really nice with the copper foil around there, and there's a lot more foil on the letters. So that's definitely a plus, a pro. The design is pretty nice too. Overall nice design. However, my favorite would be 2022 with this design and some smattering of foil. But I think the key is, like, if you're gonna offer a premium release, you need to be more consistent. Like, I'm not a big fan of this style right here either. From all of the different ones you can get, let's see if we can find another duel somewhere from a different year. I don't think we have another one. Maybe this, but this is a signature swatches duel. This is a signature swatch. Okay, so we do have one. I mean, this is superior by far. Way superior to this design. This design is not good at all. This one is. So this is from 2021. This is another 2024. So 2024, they took a step back in a lot of ways. In some ways, they improved. In some ways, they took a step back. We still have more to open, by the way. I'm just taking a sidebar while it's fresh on my mind to compare all of this stuff. I hope they don't continue to go downhill with products in general, offering a worse quality product with fewer hits while raising the price. I don't like that. Nobody does. And people aren't blind. They can see what's going on. A lot of people get turned off. You don't want to lose people. Definitely don't want to lose people in the hobby. People need to be taken care of. One thing that takes care of the people is having these bonus hits come out. It's definitely that's a big plus. Bonus hits. A big minus is multiple redemptions in one box, or just multiple redemptions. Dude, we got 4 redemptions in this so far. Can someone contact, like, this is not good. Not a good look at all. Horrible look. Of course, we did go back to 2020, so this is before Fanatics took over, but these are from 2021, 2023, 2023, 2024. So 2 of the newer ones. We got more boxes. Sidebar over. Got to give the pros and the cons. A lot of pros from these releases. All pros, pretty much. Can't think of anything that I don't like about 2024 update. Best release to come out in a long time. They don't care about the people because there's a sucker born every day, says Nacho Man. I think they do. They care about the people. To an extent. I mean, they care about money more. But you have to care about the people to make money. you can't just be so much of a ripoff. Like, even if you're a sucker, there's a limit. And you can't just totally not take care of your people. I think they have a... I think they do care about their people, the customers. But I think it's a fine balance between making profit and caring about taking care of the people. There's a fine balance between offering a good product and making money on it, and production of like how much you make versus how collectible it is. They understand that it's got to be collectible. What is this? Tell me we got a banger right off the bat. Oh, we did. Oh, I got the wrong box. It's supposed to be a Fanatics box. Is this not a Fanatics box? Well, looks like you guys get a free box. Hold on, let me grab it. I see what happened now, because this has happened before. You guys get a free Fanatics box, or a free blaster here. What a great freebie! Get a Skeens out of the deal. Skeens holiday debut. I have a couple of blasters and some Fanatics boxes, and they got mixed up in the row. Here we go, Skeens. Yeah, that tripped me out. I flipped a round card for the very first card, and I'm like, that's not a Fanatics. Numbered Duvall to $9.99. Gold Corey Bradford, numbered to 224. 2024. Rafaela. Blue. It's a nice piece. Retail blue. Another Skeens. Got a junior rookie. Verdugo holiday. Royce Lewis. Cunha. Cunha black gold. Royce Lewis chrome. Let's enjoy that for another second. Langford rookie. Jackson holiday. Evan Carter. Evan Carter got called back up, right? That's a nice Colt Keith. That's the true Keith. Also a nice Ellie. It's a good box. All right, this is for real. I mean, that was for real too. But this is the Fanatics box. You picked up 2022 update blasters for $15 each on eBay. Guy is not very smart. You just be careful buying those boxes on eBay, hangers or bangers. If it's too good to be true, you know, if there's a deal that's too good to be true, usually there's something wrong with it. Unless you already open them and it's all good, but man, people are very nefarious when it comes to selling single boxes like that, especially if they're like real cheap and it looks like, what is this guy, stupid? It's like, no, he's ripping you off. Usually. I hope that's not the case with you. Evan, $4.99 super chat. Been a long minute since I've joined a live one. Love, but not surprised to see some fire on the stage. Let's go. Appreciate it, Evan. You know, we're always pulling fire. We got 4 mystery fire cards. Still can't believe that. I'm so disappointed. Caminero. Jackie. Here's the Toolsy tandem with J-Rod and Ellie. Chrome Gavin Williams. Jackson. Wyatt. Aqua Blanco. Oh my goodness. How about a blue? Retail blue. Jackson. Merrill. Let's go. Big hit. Love that. I've been so unlucky with my personal pullings of him. Padres for Al. Nice hit, buddy. Jared Jones Aqua. Mystical Royce. There's a Merrill. Gold. Oh, what a box. You kidding me? True Gold Jackson. To 2024. Whoa, and it is clean. Kurt. This is out of one box. Get out of here. Rafaela Aqua. Wow. Heritage high number. Any tips on buying singles on eBay? Jeez, that's a whole thing, yeah. So raw versus graded, man, we're gotta like narrow that down, that topic down a little bit. You gotta have a good eye. You're looking for centering, you're looking for edges, corners. If you're just buying singles, and if you don't care, I mean, you want to look either way, but you don't have to even care about grading, but you would you'd likely want one in better condition, and some people take better photos than others. Sometimes you can tell by a person's photograph that they don't know what they're doing. And if sometimes you can take a chance on a blurry photograph if you got a good eye and a good understanding of what the card's supposed to look like and get a better deal. You can buy 9s for basically raw prices these days, give or take. It depends. Like sometimes it depends. Like if it's an autograph of a player who's super popular, you're not going to get it for like the same price as a raw one usually. But yeah, I don't know like what you're into. Mini Pilar, Kopech. Here's a tip. If you can be patient, then wait for the card you're looking for to come up as an auction. What I would do is I'd look up, so you're looking for Jacob Wilson cards, I would look up, just type in his name, try to search under like sports cards and be very vague about be very not specific. Sean Murphy to $5.99, but then search for auctions and then sort by the ones that are ending soonest. And then you can just like find all kinds of cards that you might not have even thought of that are coming up, ending soon for an auction. And usually you can find a better deal. It's a cool Ellie, perfectly programmed. You can find a better deal on cards that are auctioned off rather than buying it now. However, there's not always an auction ending. Got a white Kirkering, green Barossa. So that's why you gotta be patient. Eventually one that you're looking for will be up for auction. Brian Reynolds, silver to $225, Josh Bell. And then also look for cards with the best offer on there. You can just shoot someone an offer, see if they'll take it. If they're smart, they'll take it more often than not, as long as it's reasonable. Bowman Blaster. Jesse with a $9.99. This is for the Bobby Witt Jr. autos you're about to pull. Have a good weekend, Stryker. Thank you, Jesse. You go, oh, that's a good timing. Good timing. Do you think we're going to get another Bobby auto? Maybe this time we get a chrome green. You search for PSA, so you don't even have to grade them. Yeah, well, just look for 9s, dude. I mean, I know that you'll want a 10, but you save so much money trying to, like, get 9s. And then oftentimes a 9 looks identical to what a 10 would look like. So you can't even tell. Like, your eye can't even tell. You're just looking at the 9. You know, people say buy the card, not the grade. So if it's the card you're looking for and you're not trying to make an investment out of it, then, you know, 9s don't really matter. Doesn't matter. But I get it. I want 10s. I rarely buy a 9 unless it's something that I just have to have, but the price difference between the two is so vast. I did that recently with a couple of Jackson Merrill cards. I was like, dude, do I really have to spend like twice as much to upgrade to a 10 when this one looks perfect? We got a hobby box of 25 Bowman to end the day. If you haven't hit the like button yet, I implore you, please slap that thing around like it owes you money. And also subscribe to the channel. Yeah, SGC 10s can be a steal too. That's another good point. If you get a different company besides PSA, you can get a much better deal on a quote-unquote 10. You have to be careful because I've found that these other companies, their 10s aren't the same as a PSA 10 a lot of times. But whatever, that's something subjective that I've noticed. Especially if it's like a real off-brand one. But you can find SGC 10 for like 60% of the price of a PSA 10 a lot of times, which is why I don't use SGC to grade my cards. Why would I want to get 60% for my card? Or 70? Who knows what the number is? I don't know. But it's definitely not a 1-to-1. On ultra modern, but even vintage, like I think people would still value a PSA graded card for vintage higher than an SGC. Tag. See, I have a tag card. It's my Jackson Merrill Gold. It's this card right here, but it's Jackson Merrill. And I bought a tag 10, and then I got it, and there's like white corners and white on the edges and stuff, and I'm like, this is not a 10. This is like an 8. So I'm never gonna go through tag again. Just that one card's got me like, if this is how it's gonna be, no thank you. We are off. White corners on a 10 as well. Yeah, I can show you guys. If I remember when we're done here, I'll show you. Jesus Mare. Chrome first. Jack Lyons, Reptilian. There's Jack Penny. Hey, Jack Penny. It's a nice X-Fractor you have. I like tag until they scratched one of my cards on your first order. Martinez, red rookie. I like the way their slabs look. They're clean. But it's just, I've heard some negative things. I've experienced some negative things. And yeah, it's like, I'll just use PSA. Like, you better be perfect if you're going to be a new grading company and try to compete with the big boys, because your cards aren't going to be worth as much. So you better be everything better be perfect about your business if you want to compete. Joffrey Rodriguez, Lava Parallel to $3.99. A Brewer's First for Jason. Reptilian Villarreal. Nothing. Mini Diamond, Guile Teal. Oh, that's a sweet one. Nick Kurtz to $4.99. Refractor Auto. Big time prospect for Jonathan. Boom, SB, front and center. Check out StrykerBreaks.com. I updated the Hall of Hits, so we've got all the latest, greatest hits from the channel. You can go check out. There's all kinds of 101s, super awesome autos. When we take a photo on here for the Hot B, that's where they go. The Hall of Hits on StrykerBreaks.com. Also, check out the Strike Force. Those are the collectible cards that I make. My business cards I give out to slammers that get involved in the breaks. I've got the brand new 2025 Master of Breaks series that just released. And the only way you can get them is by getting in on a break or buying a card from my eBay store. I got a few cards to sleeve up here real quick, ladies and gentlemen. We got another minute or so. So if you got any questions, drop them in the chat. I'll see if I can answer a few questions here at the end. And maybe I can pull out that Jackson Merrill. I think, hopefully I have it right next to me. That'll save some time. Seems some wild misses on PSA slabs too. First one from Tag isn't a great sign though. Honestly, off the top of my head, I can't think of any PSA 10s that have not looked like PSA 10s. I'm sure they exist. I know they exist, but it's just, I've never had that experience. I've used PSA to grade my cards. I've had some cards that I thought were 10s that end up being 9s. That definitely happens. That happens all the time. But that's just because I'm not perfect and I'm not a professional, so try. And also, like, when you're submitting your own cards, you're just like overlooking little flaws. I do that. I overlook little flaws. I'm like, I'm sure they won't see that. Or I'm sure that's fine. It'll still be a 10. Turns out it's not fine. It's a 9. That's a lot of it. Are you gonna attend the National? Probably not. Like I tried to get a hotel room and they were already sold out, so that really sucked the life out of my effort to do that. So I don't have a hotel room, but there is a possibility that I could fly in for a day and then take like a red eye home or something. Small possibility. Small. If I do it, it's just going to be a winging it by the seat of my pants. Like, all right, let's go. Because there's an airport fairly close that flies right to Chicago. And it's quick and easy. So I could see potentially doing that, but I don't know, man. Gotta take off those rose-colored glasses, I know. Well, you want to believe. Especially when you got a really nice card and you're like, dude, this card has got to gem up. Like, because there's a threshold and we don't really know what it is. You know that you can get away with little things here and there. Like one flaw I feel like it's one tiny flaw you can get away with and it'll still be a 10. It used to be you could be 60-40 and one little flaw and get a 10. Now it's, what is it, 55-45 now? And then I don't know if you can still have one tiny flaw. I haven't submitted anything in a while. I'm just waiting for another sale. Like PSA had another sale recently, but it's vintage cards and tickets. Like I don't have any of that. Wife wants you to start a break channel. Good luck, my friend. Everybody wants to start a break channel. Everybody thinks they can do it and wants to do it. And then they start a little brake business and they're like, nobody wants to buy into my brakes. I don't understand why. And it goes a little something like this. You have to establish a reputation. Otherwise, no one's going to trust you. I wouldn't. I would never just join some random breaker or somebody who I'm like, don't know who that is. That is crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot of shady people out there. So you got to establish a reputation first and then like hope that probably the best way to do it right now would be you start a YouTube channel, start making videos, you establish a following, get a following. You have to make a lot of videos. You have to work hard on it. And then start doing small breaks on your channel and then hope that one of the big companies asks you to come be a breaker on their platform. That would be the way to do it. Another way, see, you used to be able to just sell your brakes on YouTube or on eBay, but I think they changed that and you have to like get approved to do that. Like you probably got to get established now too, because they don't just want any joker going on there potentially ripping people off. So, and then you're gonna have to get cards for like a reasonable price somehow. Good luck with that. Do you have a real? Greg comes in and goes, do you have a real job? From his basement while his mom's cooking him lasagna upstairs. Eloy to 150. Posey to 35. Mike Trout to 25. Brandon Lau to 50. Rivera to 150. Duran to 150. Yastrzemski to 75. Don't forget about that little orange poking out. Chapman, that one's numbered to 249. Miguel Cabrera, triple auto to 25. Jose Abreu to 99. Mini Diamond Teal, Villarreal, Reptilian, Rodriguez to 399. Smith to 350. Condon, Martinez, red rookie. Penny X Fractor, Lines Reptilian, Made first. Bell, Aqua, Reynolds to 225. White Kirkering, Green Barossa, Churio rookie. Ellie perfectly programmed. Ozuna, Green, Murphy to 699. Pilar, Mini. Judge, Paw Patrol, of course. There's an Ellie, 89. Acuna Black Gold, Colt Keith, Holiday, Raffaella Blue, Duvall to 999. Austin Meadows, triple with an auto, numbered to 199. Barry Zito to 25. Torkelson to 25. Ramirez to 150. Torkelson to 75. A little quad piece there. Look at that sweet one. Roger Clemens and Andy Pettit to 99. Ohapi to 299. Skeens. Holiday rookie. Holiday rookie gold to 2024. Nick Kurtz refractor auto to 499. Jackson Merrill blue rookie. Retail royal blue. Ellie copper rookie. Seager Bo to 25. Got a Wyatt rookie in there. Julio to 299. Marsh to 50. That's another sweet quad to 75. The Royals, Witt, Soler, Singer, and Perez. Jeff McNeil to 299. Another quad. Harper, Hoskins, Nola, and Real Muto. And look at all these wonderful redemptions. Archival autograph, copper parallel, Wilson Contreras. They really went all out on this redemption. Single player signature swatches, triple relic autograph of James Outman. Framed museum autograph of Ronald Acuna Jr. Archival autograph, copper, rookie, Riley Green. And that's it. But let me show you that Merrill. Card Shells has these these PSA binders too. Little PC. Here's an SGC. And it's like... This is a 10, and I don't know what that is right there. I don't think it's on the card, but I don't know for sure. But that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about buying a 9 earlier, and like this is what I was talking about. You can buy a 9 of something. It's just a refractor, but it's a cosmic refractor, so it's expensive. And if you upgrade to 10, it's just a bunch of money, and I'm looking for the rainbow, so I don't really care if it's a 9. There she is. Oh yeah, I did buy a 10 refractor. That's what happened. I bought the 9 and I wasn't satisfied, so I bought the 10. But look, they're like identical. What is even the difference? There's no difference. This is what I bought the 9. I bought the 9 of the white hole. That's the difference. The white hole is expensive in a 10. Did not buy a 10 of the white hole, I don't think. Let's check out the old tag. Right away, both of the bottoms have white on them. Can you see? What can I put on the background? Something black. Just use this. I'm sure you can see the bottom left has like a clear white ding, and the bottom right also has a white ding. The top, it's not the corner, but it's the top right edge, also has white on it. The back is fine, but actually the stamping has a line through it, which is just the manufacturer's issue, and they call that a 10 gem mint. It's obvious. Anybody could look at this and say that that's not a gem. Anybody could. Even someone who doesn't collect very much. I could show it to them and be like, do you see any flaws with this card? And they'd be like, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Clearly. Right there, right there, right there. But the thing of it is it is, oh yeah, and there's something right there. And right there. Dude, there's spots all over this thing. This should be a 9 because the centering's so good. It's almost like the machine, or don't they use machines for this? It's almost like the machine was just like, centered, 10. I don't know. But once again, this one was way more affordable than any other 10. Way more. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful weekend. We're going to be back at it on Wednesday for Series 2. The new release coming out, Series 2, and I got a couple vids coming your way, so I hope you watch them. and I'll catch you guys later.